So let's do some carded samples. I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to talk about some of the little samples I wanted to try for one reason or another. So this is Moschino Toy 2, and I had heard that this is kind of a really clean and nice sort of soapy scent. So, you know, that's kind of my jam a lot of the time. So I thought I'd smell it. In fact, I was interested in this one and the bubblegum one, so I have got both, and I will be reviewing both. So the notes in this, as you can see, very helpfully, they've got magnolia, white currant, jasmine petals, musk, Granny Smith apples, mandarin, peony, sandalwood and ambery notes. And this one has been compared to Blanche by Byredo, and that's obviously a very expensive perfume. So if you like Blanche, then I guess that this is the one to go for if you're on a budget, because I don't think these are ridiculously expensive. They're not cheap, but they're not too bad. So this for me is very confusing, because I find this partly quite charming, the bit of it that is a bit bar soapy and clean, but it also nauseates me. And I think that is because of the white currant. I think the Granny Smith and the white currant are very, very sharp, and that against a very kind of creamy bar soapy smell I'm finding quite strange. Yeah, it's odd. It has a sweetness, so it's not that it's like just ridiculously sharp. It's something about the combination of those notes that doesn't quite work for me personally. But I can imagine that other people would really like this, and I probably would quite like the smell on people. But for me it's weird, because it smells like a mixture of like one of the soapy perfumes I enjoy, like for instance Carolina Herrera 212. But at the same time as that, it also slightly reminds me of L'Eau d'Izzy by Issey Miyake, the EDT one that I think smells like white wine, like a kind of cloying white wine. So yeah, this kind of smells like a white to me, again, this is very personal to the way I'm smelling things, but I think this smells like a white wine bar soap, which is, it's not happening for me. I wouldn't want a full bottle of this, but weirdly at the same time I can totally understand why other people like this one, because it is quite interesting. And again, like, I've seen enough people saying that this smells like Byredo's Blanche, so I guess, you know, if you fancy those kind of more expensive perfumes, I mean, the bottles are the bottle is weird, because the bottle does not match this scent. This looks like a bottle that's made for children, and this is not a childish scent. This is a grown-up kind of perfume. Yeah, odd. I mean, the whole thing's odd, but also very interesting. It's one of the most interesting things I've smelled in quite a while, I'd say. Yeah, I kind of I half like it, I half hate it, but I would happily say that other people would really love this. I don't hate it, you know. I just think it's really interesting.